Gold is quietly breaking out while everyone's chasing AI chips, and today's Gainster DRIVE score just handed SSR Mining a 90 out of 100.
This is your DRIVE score update for the stock market today, April 21, 2026, U.S. Eastern Time.
First up, the market pulse. We just printed a follow-through day, flipping us into a confirmed uptrend rally attempt. Day 1 is officially in the books. Out of 15 watch list names, 2 are glowing green with DRIVE scores above 80, and 13 sit in the yellow zone. Translation: the bulls have the conch, but leadership is narrow. Pick your spots carefully. If DRIVE scores matter to your portfolio, hit subscribe. You won't want to miss tomorrow's read.
Now 3 headlines moving the tape.
Lam Research absolutely smashed it. Q3 record revenue and earnings sent LRCX jumping in the chip cycle that was supposed to be maturing. Lam's etch and deposition dominance just proved semiconductor capex isn't cooling. Bullish read-through for the entire equipment group.
The earnings blitz continues. Tesla, IBM, ServiceNow, Texas Instruments, and Lam Research all reporting this week. Mega cap earnings week is where narratives get confirmed or crushed. Watch the reactions, not just the numbers. The tape tells the real story.
Zacks flagged 5 construction names primed for Q1. Upside Dycom Industries sits squarely on that list. Infrastructure spending and fiber buildouts keep feeding this sector. If engineering and construction beats, expect our DY spotlight to stretch its legs.
Let's walk the spotlight row.
Kicking off with Lam Research. DRIVE score 80, RS 96, riding a textbook cup with handle. The cup carved from 251 down to 194 and back to 273. With a handle resting at 256. A break above 273 punches this out, and earnings just lit the fuse.
Next, Albemarle, DRIVE 70, RS 95, a lithium name stitching together another cup, with handle cup from 182 down to 154 and back to 186.96, handle resting at 170. Break above 186 and the battery metals trade gets its long-awaited second act.
XPO, the freight play DRIVE 70 RS88, cup with handle from 212 down to 177 and back to 231, handle at 220 down 4% today, which actually gave the handle cleaner shape trigger, sits right at 231.46. Enjoying today's breakdown? Hit that like button. It genuinely helps us keep growing.
Now our top pick of the day.
SSRM Mining DRIVE score 90, RS 92, pure gold, literally the double bottom carved a first low at 22.45 after a peak at 28.81, then a second low at 22.56, near mirror images of each other. The neckline trigger is 33.49, clear that level and a new breakout leg begins. Gold miners thrive when uncertainty runs high, and right now the stock market today is serving up the perfect backdrop. A 90 DRIVE score in a freshly confirmed uptrend is exactly what the playbook calls for.
Which setup is calling your name today? SSRM, LRCX, or one of the others? Drop your pick in the comments. And our honorable mentions. 8 more names round out today's watch list. Energy, materials, and growth setups still quietly building their bases. With only 2 green DRIVE scores across 15 stocks, the market is telling you to stay patient and selective. Wait for your triggers, quality over quantity every single time. A confirmed uptrend with a follow-through day. The door is open, but discipline decides who actually walks through it. With just 2 green DRIVE scores across 15 names, selectivity is your real edge right now. Tomorrow, watch volume and market breadth. If institutional buyers step up and follow through, this rally has genuine legs. This is Gainster. Stay sharp, stay patient, and we will see you tomorrow.